A World of Difference, starring Luke Perry, with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and written for The Twilight Zone by Richard Matheson. Heard in the cast were Elizabeth Lado, Christian Stolte, David Darlow, Doug James, Jeff Lupetin, Sarah Wellington, Maggie Carney, Carl Amari, Roger Wolski, Vince Amari, Amanda Amari, Sarah Court, and Anna Sveruzza. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to obtain audio cassettes and CDs of these programs, visit our website at twilightzoneradio.com. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises, Carol Serling, Dennis Etchison, Dick Brescia Associates, Claire Simon Casting, Terry Jennings, XM Satellite Radio, Sirius Satellite Radio, our sponsors, and our radio affiliates for helping make this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari and Roger Wolski for Falcon Picture Group. Doug James speaking.
There is a fifth dimension beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
Hey there, Will.
Morning, Mr. Reagan.
Reagan? Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, you want to open the gate?
Yeah, I guess it is. A good one. Want to let me in on it?
Let you in on what?
You called me Will.
Yeah, so?
So, my name's Harold, you know that.
Since when?
How long you been working here?
Oh, long time.
All that time, I've always been Harold. Some people call me Shorty, but never Will.
And I'm Arthur. My wife calls me Artie sometimes, but if you want to be Harold, that's okay by me.
Oh, I get it. You want I should call you Arthur from now on instead of Mr. Reagan? You got it. Guess that makes us even.
Harold, do you a favor?
What's that?
Leave the parking lot open, then take the rest of the day off.
Okay, I'll bite. What for?
You must be tired. Didn't get much sleep last night, huh? Have some breakfast, cup of coffee, see if that helps.
Helps what?
To get your head on straight. You can open the gate now, Harold, or whatever your name is.
Sure, if you say so.
Morning, Sally.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Curtis. I just got here myself. I hope I'm not late.
No, I thought I'd better get an early start. I have to leave about 3.
You do?
My wife and I haven't gotten a thing for Tina's birthday yet.
That's right. The party's Saturday afternoon, isn't it?
If my daughter can last that long.
Excited?
She sure is. It's all she can think about. Are the Matson contracts ready?
Right here. I finished them before I left last night.
Good. I'll look them over in my office. Well, back to the grindstone.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I almost forgot. Would you call the airline for me? See if you can get those reservations changed from Monday to Saturday.
Will do. Straining at the leash to get out of town?
You bet. It's the first real vacation Marion and I have had in years. So I figure, why lose a whole weekend before starting out?
I don't blame you.
Saturday night, it's San Francisco. Here we come. Hold all calls for a few minutes, will you? I want to tell my wife.
Certainly, sir.
Hope her mother can take Tina after the party. Oh, for heaven's sake. Sally! Sally! I can't get a dial tone!
What's he doing?
I don't know.
This isn't in the script.
Sally, I said... Who are you? What are all you people doing in...
Cut!
Where did Sally go? What happened to the wall and...
I said cut. All right, everybody, take 5.
Will somebody please tell me what is going on?
Reality. The quality of being real or having an actual existence, a matter of interest to philosophers throughout the ages. The definition comes from the dictionary, and it directly concerns one Arthur Curtis, 36 years old and a successful businessman, or so he believes. Mr. Curtis is about to discover that the line between reality and unreality can be very thin indeed. In fact, under certain conditions, it may be less than thin. It may be invisible, at least in the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone and our story, A World of Difference, starring Luke Perry with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
I asked you a question. All of you. What are you doing here? Get out of my office.
Come on, Jerry.
That's not my name.
Is it so hard to make a phone call? Lose the ad-libs.
Who are you?
Remember, Jerry? Marty Fisher, your friendly neighborhood TV director.
What are you talking about?
How soon they forget.
Sally, what is all this?
Something go wrong, Mr. Reagan?
Why are you sitting there like that with your feet up? Take them off the desk at once.
I thought we were on a break.
We are. Why don't you go to your dressing room while I talk to Jerry?
Sure, Marty. Call me when you're ready.
Watch the cables, Miss Lawson.
Of course I will, Kelly. You'd think I'd never been on a set before.
What are all these lights for? I can hardly see.
Pretty hard to shoot without him, Jerry. This isn't exactly verite.
That camera, what's it for? Will somebody please tell me?
I'm warning you, Jerry.
Oh? And who do you think you are?
That's funny. I was about to ask you the same thing. Why don't you wise up and cut the dramatics?
Dramatics?
They won't take much more of this. You're very close to the edge.
The edge of what?
I like that. You're really into it. What is it? The method?
I don't think so.
Not the method. Who'd you study with? Sandy Meisner? Right? No, wait a minute. Stella Adler. Well, I used to be at the Institute, too, and the first rule is don't break character. So, what do you say? Shall we take it again?
I don't understand what you're saying.
It's a gag, just a little gag. You know these New York actors.
All right, get him some coffee. Kelly?
Yeah?
Coffee over here, please. Black.
Coming right up.
Okay, Jerry, let's forget about it. Get your scene done. The front office doesn't like it when they're over schedule.
Over schedule? Not this show.
Then let's try it again. Back to the set.
Set?
Listen, I went out on a limb for you. The whole agency did.
What agency?
Just do your lines.
Are we ready here?
We're ready. Now, Jerry.
All right, one more time. You're going to call your wife, tell her to meet you at 3:15.
How did you know that?
Got all your lines down? Where's your script?
What are you talking about?
Easy, Jerry. Don't burn yourself out. Places, everyone. Break's over.
Where am I?
In your office. It's morning. You just got here.
This can't be my office. It only looks like my office. The window isn't even real.
What's he doing?
The city outside. It's a painting. What is this, a joke?
Jerry.
What are you people watching me for? I don't know you. I don't know any of you.
Don't let him get away.
He's not going anywhere.
He's not on his mark.
Maybe you can shoot around him for a while.
I don't want to shoot around him, Sam. We've got 7 pages to do before lunch.
He'll come through, Marty. We never had any trouble with him before.
What's he doing now?
The scene, I told you.
Get ready to follow him. Roll sound and action.
Still dead.
Cut! Where are you going, Jerry?
Stop calling me that. It's not my name.
Sure, if that's what you want.
Is there another telephone in here?
Sit down, Jerry.
One that works?
Jerry, if I have to phone Brinkley on this, you're dead.
Do whatever you like. Just leave me alone.
You don't look so good. How do you feel?
I felt fine when I got here.
Please sit down.
What's that on your face? Sweat? Kelly!
Yeah?
Call for an ambulance and make it fast.
Yes, sir. Shall I ask the front office to authorize it?
Of course not. If they find out, there's no telling what they'd do. Suspend production, probably. Go on, go!
Right away.
Jerry, let's go to your dressing room. You can lie down.
Where's the nearest telephone?
Jerry, we're trying to help you.
My name is Arthur Curtis. Take your hands off me. I'm getting out of here.
Did you hear that? Arthur Curtis?
Is this a real telephone?
Looks like it.
All right, everybody. 1 hour for lunch.
Is it hooked up?
Should be.
The number. What's the number?
Search me.
Operator, number please.
I don't know. I can't think.
I'll connect you with information.
Yes, please.
Directory information.
Hello. Would you give me the number of Arthur Curtis? 22437 Ventnor Road, Woodland Hills.
Checking.
On Ventnor. Ventner.
I have no listing for a Curtis at that address.
What? You must be mistaken.
Jerry?
Listen, it's my own home. I'm Arthur Curtis. I just can't remember the number at the moment. Will you...
If it's an unlisted number...
It's not an unlisted number. At least I don't think it is. Look, would you try again? I know there's a phone there.
I'm sorry, sir.
Jerry, put the phone down.
You're wrong, operator. Connect me with your supervisor.
Let's go to your dressing room.
Listen,
Give me the phone.
what are you doing?
You're not yourself. You're sick.
Get your hands off me.
I'm trying to help.
Well, I don't need it. I'm getting out of here.
Where are you going?
Home.
Jerry, somebody stop him.
Hey, watch it, lady.
Are you out of your mind? If you're drunk again, Jerry...
Let go of me.
Look, I don't care if they bounce you. I don't care if you never work again for the rest of your worthless life. You're going to pay me what the judge tells you to pay me, or so help me, I'll put you so far behind bars, they'll never find you again.
There you are. Mrs. Reagan.
I am not Mrs. Reagan anymore.
Sorry. Could I speak to you in private?
I haven't the time.
It's about Jerry.
He's coming with me. He'll be back in time for the afternoon filming.
That isn't exactly what
Excuse me, but I need your car.
What do you think you're doing? You're not driving.
I've just called for an ambulance. Jerry's having a nervous breakdown.
How convenient for him.
Would you two get out of the way, please?
I'm not joking, Mrs.
Miss, from now on,
If you won't move,
slide over.
I don't have time to argue.
I said,
Get in if you have to. I'm getting out of this place.
you pig-headed.
Better fasten your seatbelt.
Slow down.
Don't touch the wheel.
I'll do more than touch it. I'm not going to let you crash this car. It's mine now.
Get your hands off the brake.
There. Now will you let me drive?
I'm warning you.
You're warning me? Give me those keys. Now.
Stop! Look, please, whoever you are.
I said I'll drive. If you want to kill yourself, you'll have to wait. First, I'm going to bleed you, Jerry. I'm going to bleed you dry. Every bank account, every residual.
Now listen. I don't know who you think I am, but you're wrong. You're wrong. My name is Curtis. Arthur Curtis. And I don't have the slightest idea what you're talking about. Right now, I'm going to...
Oh, cut the histrionics. If you think you can chisel your way out of pain with a cheap trick like this...
I'm going to turn the key again. And I'm driving to my home in Woodland Hills. Once we get there, you can have your car back. Do you understand?
I told you to cut the act.
No act. My name is Arthur Curtis. My wife's name is Marion. I have a daughter named Tina. And I live at 22437 Ventnor Road in Woodland Hills.
I mean it, Jerry.
My name is Arthur Curtis. My wife's name is...
I said cut. Cut!
I don't understand. I've made this turn twice now.
Let me know when the grand tour is over, will you?
I don't know where I am. And yet I must. This is my neighborhood. I live here.
Do you?
I have, for years. Ever since I bought the house. But my street, it's just not here.
What do you want, Jerry? An Academy Award?
I've told you, my name is...
Oh, can it, will you? Who are you trying to convince? You may as well give it up. You never had a less receptive audience.
Why do you refuse to listen to me?
Go ahead, then. Play it out. Make a complete idiot of yourself. I couldn't care less.
I'm trying to find my house. Is that so hard to comprehend?
Well, you're not going to, no matter how hard you try.
And why is that?
Simple. Because there's no such thing as Ventnor Road.
Keep quiet. I'm trying to think.
And what's more, there never was, except in your dreams.
What's in the glove box?
That's none of your business. This is my car now.
There must be a map. Let me have it, please.
Get your hands out of there.
I'm just trying to... Tina! There she is!
Who's Tina?
My daughter!
Another little secret you never told me about. When did that happen?
See her? Skipping down the sidewalk?
Oh, spare me.
Hi, honey! Over here! It's Daddy!
This is too much. You're going to get us both arrested.
Tina, honey! Come here!
I didn't have anything to do with this, remember that.
Tina? Thank God.
Leave me alone.
But you're not Tina. Sorry, little girl, I thought...
You scared me. You're a bad man.
Get in.
But that dress... I thought she was...
I said get in. Or would you rather go to jail for attempted kidnapping? You should have let me drive in the first place. None of this would have happened.
Why are you stopping?
Because this is the end of the line.
Here?
Oh, don't tell me you're going to play surprised.
But I've never seen this house before.
You just won't quit, will you? That's Brinkley's car out front. What does he want?
Who's Brinkley?
Pound of flesh, probably. Well, he'll have to wait his turn. Coming?
I can't stay here. I have to go.
I said I'd get you back for the afternoon shooting.
I mean, home.
You are home.
Who's home?
Move it, Buster. Or would you rather sit out here? Fine with me. Suit yourself, but I promise you you'll regret it.
Where are we?
Come on inside. Fix yourself a drink. A little hair of the dog? Maybe that'll do it.
Jerry.
Who are you?
Better be nice to Sam. He's still the vice president of your agency.
Where have you been?
I'm not sure.
Did Sam call you?
More than an hour ago. Said he'd left the studio, walked out.
Stumbled is more like it.
What's all this about?
The studio?
First things first, Jerry. Come into the study.
Why?
Nora, we need to do some damage control.
We sure do.
Can't this wait?
I've waited long enough. I want my money now before he goes off on his next binge.
Now look, I've explained to this woman that I'm not who you all seem to think I am.
Frankly, I don't know what to think. But if we don't smooth this over right now, today, the network won't renew your contract. And that will cost us all money.
My name is Curtis. I live...
Jerry, stop it.
Stop what? Would you rather I lie to you?
You don't seem to realize the position you're in.
Where do you hide the checkbook these days?
I beg your pardon?
I'll find it if I have to tear the house down.
Excuse me. I have to get out of here.
Jerry! I'm going to lay it on the line. If you lose this part, we'll have to drop you as a client. We can't cover for you anymore. It's beyond that. Way beyond.
I'm sorry, but you're mistaken.
All right. Look, they can shoot around you today. I'll tell them you came down with something. They won't buy it, but we'll do our best to make it stick. But come tomorrow, you've got to be there, Jerry, bright and early, with bells on.
I don't know what's going on. God, help me. I don't know what's going on.
You said that.
Jerry, enough is enough.
I tell you, I
found it. Get over here. Now.
Leave me alone, please.
Nora, he doesn't look so good. Maybe we should take him to Cedars.
You're going to sign this check, Jerry, right now, before you can pull anything else. Go on. Pick up the pen. That's it. Then we'll see about the state of your precious health.
Please, I'm asking you.
And I'm telling you. Sign it, Jerry. I want what you owe me.
His hands are shaking.
Oh, no. He's not going to get out of it that easily. I'll fill in my name in the amount. Just sign Gerald Reagan. G-E-R-A-L-D.
That's not my name.
R-A-I-G-A-N. In case you've forgotten how to spell, too.
But I've never heard that name before in my life.
Maybe he should lie down.
Would you both back off? This has gone far enough. I am not Gerald Reagan. My name is Arthur Curtis. Do you hear me? Arthur Curtis. I work for... Wait a minute. I'll prove it. Operator, I'd like the number for Davis Morton and Company, 189 Brand Street, Los Angeles. Yes, I'll hold. But make it fast, will you? Of course there is. I should know. I worked there. Look, I've been with them for 7 years. Don't tell me that. Don't.
Here, lean on me.
Sarah Bernhardt.
Look at his eyes. I don't think he's faking it.
Awfully good timing, if you ask me.
Help me to get him to the other room.
What? What is happening to me?
Jer?
What are you doing?
Just closing the blinds.
Don't bother.
I was hoping you'd catch a few winks. Feeling better?
You don't believe me, do you?
It doesn't matter what I believe. You've been overworked. Trying to wrap the season. Must have been a terrible strain.
The season. I take it that's supposed to mean something to me.
If it doesn't, we're all in trouble. Would you like anything? Some lunch? If Nora won't make it, I'll order out.
No, thanks. I don't have much of an appetite.
You need help, Jerry. It's not in my province, but I've known you a long time, and I hate for this to happen. It's not necessary, you know. It really isn't. Can't you see what's happened?
Why don't you tell me?
You know what this is? A script.
For what?
It's all right here. Take a look. Cast of characters. Arthur Curtis, 36. A young business executive. Happily married.
Let me see that. Curtis lives in Woodland Hills, California, with his wife and young daughter. Where did you get this?
It's yours. From the dresser here, where you left it after studying your lines last night. Go on, keep reading.
He is married to Marion Curtis, 33. A charming young woman, typical of that efficient breed which can manage a house and family and still have ample time for...
Ring a bell?
Who wrote this?
That's neither here nor there. Some hack, probably. The point is, the only information you have about Arthur Curtis is what's written here.
That's crazy.
Jerry, I really do understand. Sometimes I'd like to escape myself, get away from this turmoil. The long hours, the early calls, to a simpler, sweeter existence. It's only natural.
You're telling me it was all a delusion? That I'm really somebody named Gerald Reagan, a dissolute, pitiful...
A sweet, unhappy man. A square peg in a round hole who never should have moved to Hollywood. Burdened with that harpy in there. Jerry Reagan, who wanted to be a serious actor once. Trying to make a living and find a little happiness. That's all.
No. I won't accept that. The life I remember, it was real.
I wish it were. For your sake. I wish it were. I have to go, Jerry, and report into the agency. Try to rest and forget about the series. You won't have to go back. I just spoke to the studio a few minutes ago. They're canceling production.
Production on what?
You may as well give me the script. I'll toss it for you. It doesn't matter now. I'm sorry, but Arthur Curtis is dead.
Well, what's his story?
I don't think it's a story. Not this time.
All better? Or should I fix him some milk and cookies?
He's had it. Withdrawn from the playing field. And I can't say I blame him.
Go on, then. Get out of here. I'll whip him into shape. If he thinks a little breakdown is going to let him off the hook.
Wait!
Jerry!
Well, what do you know? It walks.
Out of my way.
Yes, sir.
What is it, Jerry?
I've got to go back.
I told you it's too late for that. It's finished.
No, I've got to get back to my office.
If you mean the set, they're probably tearing it down already. And as far as I'm concerned...
But they mustn't. Don't you see? I'll never get back if they tear down the only connection I have to...
Jerry, knock it off!
I can't do that.
Jerry! Careful, Jerry, that's my car!
Name?
Open the gate.
Oh, that's you, Mr. Reagan?
I'm in a hurry.
Oh, sure. Nice car. What happened to your...
Now, Harold.
Well, see, your name's not on the list anymore. I mean, Reagan's not. That other one you gave me. What did you say it was? Curtis something?
I don't have time for this.
Hey, did you get fired? Real sorry to hear it. Or maybe you quit. Either way, I'm not supposed to...
Stand back.
Huh? No, I was just saying...
What in the... Hey! You can't do that! Put that down! What do you think you're doing?
What'd you say?
Watch your feet. That's my sofa!
Yeah?
Where are you taking it?
Back to props.
You can't.
Yeah? I got a work order right here to strike the set.
You mean my office?
Which office?
The low building with the rose bushes. 189.
Nah, this is from stage 23.
Which way is that?
It's over there. Hang a right at the commissary.
Take the wall down?
Not yet.
Get the desk and chairs.
Where do you want them?
Hold on.
Pardon me, Mr. Reagan?
Don't touch the desk yet, or the chair.
No? How come?
I have to get something.
Oh, sure. Go ahead. It'll take us a while. Too bad, huh? Nice set. Real nice. Kind of sorry to see it go.
Sally? Are you still here? No matter. I don't know where to start. There must be a way. There has to be.
Mr. Reagan?
Who?
It's Kelly. I thought I saw you come in.
What happened to my books?
Books? Oh, sent back to props by now.
And my papers? And file cabinets? Even the photos on the desk? They were pictures of my family, my wife and daughter.
Were they? You mean they were real? Give me a few minutes. Maybe I can track them down.
Do they have to do this?
I'm afraid so. The studio needs the space.
A career. A whole life packed up while you're out and shipped off to God knows where. I had no idea. I thought it would last.
Nothing lasts in this town. You know that.
But I thought...
You thought you were different. The exception to the rule? Well, I don't blame you. It's easy to fall into that. You see what happens to everyone else, but you never think it'll happen to you. Human nature, I guess. But, the next thing will come along.
And what will that be?
Beats me, but it always does. You have to have a little faith.
And the things we collect over the years and leave behind.
Oh, somebody else will get some use out of it. It was never really ours in the first place, was it? Can't exactly take it with you.
No, I guess you can't.
They're ready to take the walls down now. You might want to sit somewhere else.
I thought if I got here in time...
Thought what?
Nothing. You go on. I'll be out of here in a minute.
Just following orders, Mr. Reagan. Nothing personal.
No. Nothing personal at all. Marion, don't leave me. Don't leave me here.
Mr. Curtis?
Sally?
Mr. Curtis, oh, there you are. I thought you'd gone home.
What?
Somebody's here to see you. Go ahead, Mrs. Curtis.
Arthur?
Marion!
Honey, I don't understand.
You don't?
Where have you been? I've been phoning all day.
Marion, is it really you?
Well, who else would it be? Honestly, Sally kept saying you were out. Out? What does that mean? She couldn't imagine where you'd gone. She didn't see you leave.
I had some business to attend to. I got lost on the way back.
You did? How do you mean?
It doesn't matter. I'm back now.
Oh, just let me sit down for a second. These new shoes are... Why, where's your sofa?
I won't need it anymore. Marion, let's get out of here.
But I just got here. I didn't think you'd mind. I thought you might want to have dinner on the way home.
That sounds wonderful.
Oh, and I wanted to tell you, I got something for Tina's party. That doll she's so crazy about.
Now, Marion, let's go right now.
Artie, are you all right?
Yes, I am now.
You're looking a little tired. A hard day?
Very.
Where were you?
It's a long story.
Mr. Curtis.
Sally?
What is the matter with you, dear? You look as if you've seen a ghost.
Leaving now?
Did you make that call to the airlines?
Yes, sir. They sent the tickets over this afternoon. I have them right here.
Let me see.
Plane tickets for our trip?
Are they all right?
Yes, they're perfect.
Ready to strike the office. Get those lamps and tables out of there.
Okay.
Honey, you look so peculiar. Is something the matter?
Can you hear that?
Hear what?
Over here, boys.
Please, Marion, let's go on our vacation right away. Let's not wait.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing, sweetheart. Just let me hold you. I don't want to lose you.
Not much chance of that. Oh, Artie, I've never seen you like this.
We'll take Tina to your mother's and go right to the airport.
But I'm not packed.
We'll pick up what we need when we get there. Oh, Marion, it's very, very important.
Well, if it matters that much to you, I suppose...
Then let's go, now.
Hi there, Mr. Brinkley.
Have you broken it down yet?
Not just about to.
Has Reagan been here?
He was a minute ago.
Where?
The office set.
And he's not there now?
Nope.
You didn't see him leave?
I didn't. Any of you guys see where Reagan went?
Nope.
Sure didn't.
Would you look in his dressing room?
Sure thing.
Well?
Not in his dressing room.
Then, I wonder where he's gone. Wherever it is, I hope he finds what he's looking for.
Flight 23 departing at Gate 5. Last call, Flight 23 to San Francisco.
Reality. The quality of being real or having an actual experience. Words of definition from a book we call the dictionary. Words that fail to recognize man's gift for creating realities of his own. Realities perhaps beyond the measurement of science, and yet actual in their own right. Realities existing in that vast and timeless middle ground between light and shadow, the dimension of imagination, also known as the Twilight Zone.
More from the Twilight Zone after this.
You are about to enter another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind, a journey into a wondrous land of imagination. Next stop, the Twilight Zone. Hi, this is Stacy Keach. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our Twilight Zone website at twilightzoneradio.com. At twilightzoneradio.com, you'll find the latest information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas, including behind-the-scenes photographs, plus the newest product releases, trivia contests, ways to contact us, other Twilight Zone-related info and merchandise, plus links to other fascinating websites. So make your next stop twilightzoneradio.com.
Visit twilightzoneradio.com to purchase these Twilight Zone radio dramas on cassette and CD, or call toll-free 1-866-989-ZONE. That's 1-866-989-9663.